Goldie's gonna say, if you don't mind, Midas, I'll go first. I've officially entered my second trimester, and I've been thinking about moving out. He's telling Goldie, I've always wanted to be a grandparent. I just can't thank you enough. In the meantime, Midas is over here on the treadmill, and he has spotted the cursed book. We're gonna send that cursed book over to Dion. See how he likes it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Sims 4 Fairy Tale Adventures. This is a King Midas story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are out today joining Midas for his afternoon jog. He is working hard to stay in shape. He does have an audition coming up for a role, and he has heard that this role may have a love scene in it. If he's got to show his bare butt cheeks for the love scene, which he's done before many times, then he's got to stay in shape. So hopping over to Goldie, she is asleep in the room that she has taken. Now it's important to note that they have other rooms in here. Could have taken a master bedroom. This room is as big as a master bedroom. It's got its own ensuite bathroom. I mean, it's smaller than theirs, but big enough to be anybody else's master bedroom plus some. They've got space. They also have this room over here. It doesn't have a TV, but very nice room. But she has chosen to sleep in this room that will be their baby's room. That is her sending a message, whether she knows it or not, but she is getting rested up, this mama. Let's get right on back to Midas, he's checking his phone because these negative stories just keep coming out and he doesn't know where they're coming from. And even then, the neighbor went past and is kind of staring. And now it's getting to the point where he doesn't know people are staring at him because he's famous or because of the rumors. So while he's jogging, let's get into our goals for the episode. Now, these are not in any particular order as usual, but Goldie has decided to throw herself a baby shower tomorrow. And she has gone out for her guest list with some people that Midas may not approve of on that list. So we'll get into that when we get to the baby shower. The other thing that we have going on, Midas does have an audition in the morning and he's hoping to nail that. He's going to come in and eat because he's a little hungry from his workout and he hopes the maid comes soon and cleans up this cocoa. However, he's going to eat some elote because he's on a vegetable diet for now. He very much eats meat, but that's the diet he's on for now. He is going to go get washed up, which he should have done before he ate, but he'll just come here and then he's going to do his facial mask. Midas does have an audition, so that's the next thing on our goals after the baby shower. He's planning to have his towel placed and Goldie is kind of hanging in the background because she sees Midas. She's going to come clean up this tray. We are going to cook. And of course, Midas is going to do the gold facial mask. What else would he choose? Goldie is kind of cleaning up some of these things. And I realize now she did not get all of the things off of here. I forget that you have to do it one by one. So she'll clean all of this up. I think we'll probably put this tray over in the pantry. Midas is coming right over to talk to Goldie. And you can see that she's ignoring him. If you look at the top here, you can see that their friendship isn't horrible, but it's at like 60%, which is way lower than it's ever been. And the romance is probably at a 15%. It's very bad. So you can see Goldie is actively ignoring Midas, but she is cooking her some pan-fried tilapia. She's kind of looking him in the eye, and she's like, I don't want anything to do with your facials. Maybe you should go get some rest, Midas. And she's sending him to get some rest. I didn't talk about the rest of our goals, though. We're going to do this audition, and then we're probably going to get the cast over here. This is another audition where Dion is trying to get Midas to co-star with Eva because he's trying to capitalize on that. But Midas, at this point in his career, he's told them that he might drop out of the movie if he can't select a co-star. He doesn't want to blackball Eva, but he's really afraid of losing Goldie at this point. I'm going to have him hire a repair service. And then Goldie is over here cleaning up. The last thing, I think I skipped, is that Midas is going to place his star on the Walk of Fame. Goldie is actually going to go talk to Midas, and Midas does want to talk to Goldie. Midas is in here mopping, so y'all know something's wrong. Goldie is going to come and say, Midas, can we talk? And Monica's calling her right now. Oh, she got asked on a date. She actually texted, so we're going to just shoot a text like, yeah, girl, go for it. Because we know Monica's been looking for love. Let's travel so they could just talk. And Goldie did ask Midas, so let's go. As soon as we jumped over, I guess, some stuff we did before counted because we have completed the cozy celebration. So that's great news. And we got this cozy neck scarf to round everything out. And I really like this scarf. Goldie even put on her best jumpsuit. We're going to go in and sit together. We're just trying to get a private, peaceful place, and we know that there's usually not even a bartender in this place. Goldie's gonna say, if you don't mind, Midas, I'll go first. I've officially entered my second trimester, and I've been thinking about moving out. And Midas is like, but I love you, Goldie, and he's blowing her a kiss. And she's like, I love you too, but you've been horrible to me. And she's immediately insulting him. And the paparazzi's here already. So Midas is gonna get up and tell them to leave. Like, he's actually gonna bribe them to leave because he's feeling aggravated by the paparazzi in the conversation. They just went all the way to the red, guys. She's gonna say, you know what, I didn't bring you here to argue, Midas. I wanted you to know that I'm officially in my second trimester. And we've got fans here already, guys. We cannot get privacy. She's like, do you want to go to the ultrasound with me? He's gonna feel the baby. And he's like, yeah, I think I would. Goldie's like, I know you don't want a baby, but I'm just wondering if you want to go because I want to know what our baby is. And Midas is like, yeah, I would like to know if that's a boy or a girl. So we got to go find some privacy again. We'll probably come sit out on a bench, but I'm going to have Goldie go to the restroom first. Midas is filling her in first about the auditions. Midas is actually going to go and buy Goldie a gift while she's in the bathroom, and then they're going to meet up over at the fountain, and maybe they can get some privacy there. I think we'll do mochi. And he's going to also get her some flowers because Midas wants to really surprise Goldie, and he just wants her to know he loves her because them not liking each other and borderline turning into something more serious. We're going to do a rainbow rose bouquet. Midas is just making some special requests. He does want to get to bed early because he's got an audition, but now the people are following him out here. Real quick, he's going to wish for love. Midas made a wish for love at the Fountain of Dreams. Perhaps those dreams of love will come true. Maybe they already have. Midas is going to immediately talk to Goldie about his fears, about the relationship. All this paparazzi is here. He doesn't want her to leave. And even at this point, Goldie's dressed in her gold. She's spraying perfume. She is putting on a show for the paparazzi. And this is not something Goldie does. Midas is telling Goldie, babe, I love you and I'm faithful to you. There is no one else that I want to be with. He's telling her that I've never once betrayed our vows, ever. She's like, I want to believe him. That's what she's thinking. And Midas is like, I'm not this bad person. And she's wondering, like, is this a show? She's hugging him because even if it is, she loves Midas. He's gonna take full advantage. And the people are realizing too, the paparazzi, that Goldie is pregnant. He's like, Goldie, in front of all these people, I want you. I love this interaction, but Midas doesn't want anyone else. Yeah, he was thinking for a minute that Eva looks great because she does, but it's not because he doesn't think that Goldie is the most beautiful person ever. He is going to come over and tell Goldie that he loves her. She thought it was a good idea to get away to do this conversation, but I don't know if it really was. Midas is just telling her that she's everything to him and that he's not going to ever lie to her. He's like, I thought Eva looked nice, but baby, you're the best looking Sam I ever seen. He's going to give her a gift because he feels like he's just laying in Goldie's lap. And Goldie's like, I love this man. And she really does. She's rubbing his face, and it's just weird with all these people here. And so Midas did tell him, like, please go away. Please. The only person who stayed was the kid, because of course. But Midas is giving Goldie her gift. And she's like, oh my God, Midas, you gave me flowers? Oh gosh, she fainted, but you know what? That's good. She gave him a rose back, but Midas is like, that's not everything, Goldie. Midas is giving Goldie these flowers, and she's like, oh my gosh, Midas, these are so beautiful. And oh my gosh, there's Umber Grove's widow. It's just more and more people coming. Goldie actually initiated the kiss that time, but she's gonna run and speak to Umber's widow because she knows that Umber died. Now Midas is putting on a show again for the crowd, y'all, because he's definitely doing this for the crowd. Goldie, after she talks to Umber's wife, she's gonna see if Midas is ready to go on for their ultrasound. They'll be back. We're home. They're both gonna go to the restaurant, and then they're gonna have the rest of this conversation over some dinner. Goldie's gotta go to work soon, so she's gonna call Midas to eat, and she has made a decision. She's gonna tell Midas, I'm really nervous about us, but I will stay in the house. I'm not gonna come back to your bed at this point. And Midas is starting to feel family oriented. And I'm going to go with this because this is the game gaming. She's telling him that I'm going to try to stay here, but there's got to be some real changes. What Midas is doing is promising Goldie that he'll try to be more family oriented and family centered. And she's saying that's how you were when I met you or what you said you were. Midas is like, I'm going to do my best to be that person, Goldie. I'm going to really do my best. And he's asking her, will she go to his Walk of Fame? And she did tell him she didn't know about that much. Goldie's trying to eat because she's got to go to work now. Her rest is looking decent. They are both very satisfied at this point in their relationship, but we'll see because they've got to come back from this strained dynamic. And I don't think that everything's going to be perfectly smooth for Midas. But I'm going to have him get some sleep because his audition is at 9. Oh, he's got the charisma he needs. Goldie's going to get to work and see if she can build her work satisfaction up. And I think she could actually work hard today since she's only there a couple hours. Midas is gonna sleep. We'll be back. Goldie's home and she's inviting Monica over because she's trying to build their friendship up. She knows that Midas has auditions and she'll be up for just a little while. Goldie's gonna put on a rejuvenating facial mask. Goldie did see Monica on the camera, so she's calling her over using the intercom system. What they're gonna do is just play some GameCube, just like some kid hangout stuff. Dion's lurking nearby, we can tell. So they're gonna come in, and Monica's in her green as always. The ladies are sitting here playing the game. You can see they are playing a little golfing game, but Goldie needs this to decompress, honestly. Goldie is gonna talk to Monica. We're going walls down as soon as they finish playing because she wants to talk to her about Midas. And Goldie, personality change. She's feeling self-assured. And you know what? That tracks because she's always been the giver in the relationship. And Goldie's always going to be a giver, but she's realizing it's okay for her to want things as well. So Goldie does need to calm down. I'm going to see if I can get her to do that. But she's just telling Monica, when we got married and we set our vows and cut our cake, I just thought that we'd be happy forever. But I realized that I have really overlooked some things. I just want to see if we can find our way back to each other, but I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Midas did make it to his audition. Hey Midas, you listen. It's your buddy at the ad agency. We've got an influencer opportunity that you're perfect for. Could you record a video, any video, and upload it? Don't worry, we'll take care of editing your likeness. If you can send that our way in the next 24 hours, you'll earn a payout and additional money on royalty for the video later. So we'll do that. He's at the audition. Goldie is just gonna try to calm down a little because she's getting worked up thinking about it. But there is something else. Goldie's trying to calm down. Then she's gonna talk to Monica. Monica's like, girl, you're in your second trimester. And she's like, yeah. Monica's like, can I? And she's like, oh my gosh, I remember being pregnant with my babies. And Monica loves being a mother. Monica and Goldie are going over and, I think Goldie's gonna give Monica a hand massage. She really wants them to be friends. And Monica's like, oh girl, this hurts. Well, you got tension, girl. And she's like, oh, I've been working so hard. Goldie's like, yeah, I've been enjoying my work at the coffee shop. But she's telling her that I've been finding my way. And I've gotten me a new flower arrangement table because I used to do that before me and Midas met. Monica's told her, that's great for you. You should absolutely do that. Being an astronaut, being a woman, it's hard to be in that field, but I love the stars. I love space. Goldie's like, oh my gosh, she loves Monica because of her sense of purpose. Monica's actually feeling better. Goldie's just telling her that she doesn't want to be a bystander in her own story anymore. She wants to go find her own action, figure her own things out in life before her baby's born. She wants to be a mama that her baby can be proud of. And so that's what she's talking about. She's gonna go ahead and go to the restroom, and I think Monica might have to go, but she's gonna eat and then get some rest. Midas is back from his audition. We will find out how he did. Now Goldie's eating. She's gonna go to sleep because they got the baby shower today, and Midas has been trying to get her attention about several things, but we do have a string of unfortunate events that's been set in motion, and it's starting to feel a lot like a curse. Time to play detective and locate the cursed culprit. Yeah, if this is a cursed book in this house, this is Midas's dad, Maxwell King, calling to chat. And Midas is not going to take his call. We're going to get into this story because I bet you didn't know that Midas had a dad, unless you're a Patreon paid member. But yeah, he has a dad, Maxwell. Now, let me talk to you about Maxwell. We need to find this cursed object, though. Y'all, I thought it might be in the little house, but I don't see it. I'm just going to go in Midas's point of view and look around. But anyway, Maxwell is Midas's father, quite handsome silver fox. And anyway, Midas is embarrassed by his father, his hometown, and he almost fell. He did not grow up poor, but his dad was just a working class, everyday person, which is pretty normal. I am not seeing this book. Oh, look at Dion texting y'all. Hey, I heard you and Goldie King are good friends now. You're getting more popular. Clearly, you're a good person to know. I feel like he's being sarcastic. In the meantime, Midas is gonna go and open the safe and go in. Oh, he can't even get in. Maybe because Goldie locked it. That's what he gets. Goldie was like, whatever. We're just looking for this cursed book. He's embarrassed by that. He wants people to think that he was always rich and that he'll always be rich, I guess. Let's go outside because maybe the book is out here. This house is so big, y'all. Y'all have probably seen the cursed object. And I'm also assuming it's a book and not knowing. Goldie's gonna get up and cook a pot roast real quick. It's almost time for the baby shower. So I think she's got just enough time to cook a couple of dishes. This is saying that you've got quite the positive reputation. People will love your floral arrangements. Now this is to Midas and landscaping. Have you considered career as a gardener? I'm ready to give you 2 green thumbs up and propel you into the role of leaf cutter, rank 4. Sounds good. No, maybe they meant to call Goldie. Goldie is just cooking up some chicken Alfredo. And then she's going to cook a spiced carrot cake, and that's going to be the meal. Now, we purposely have not looked. Oh, she sneezed into the food. She is so sorry. She purposely has not looked at all at the sex of the baby because they want to reveal that at the baby shower. She does. Midas is just kind of bystanding. In the meantime, Midas is over here on the treadmill, and he has spotted the cursed book. So he is going to mail it away. Probably to Dion. We're going to send that cursed book over to Dion. See how he likes it. So, yeah, Goldie is pretty much finishing up cooking this so that she can start the next thing. This is his role model in acting. She's like, I heard you got back friends with Goldie, and I think she's a wonderful person. Midas is kind of knowing that he's been doing dumb things, and he's even gonna clean up. Let's start the baby shower. We could make some spiced hot cocoa. And Midas is even going to do that. Now, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Now, the first thing Goldie is going to do is run to the restroom real quick. Do we see any of the guests? Because the people are sometimes so far away. Yeah, they're way over here. Let's just do some intros. So Midas is going to try to run out and tell the people where to go. Because sometimes they just get a little confused. Goldie's going to sit down. She's kind of tired from cooking. This is Maxwell, Midas' dad. And isn't he a handsome guy? He loves Goldie. You can see the attraction level, but it's not like that. It is simply he loves her as a daughter-in-law. And she is like, yeah, we're having a baby. And he's like, oh my God, yes. He's telling Goldie, I've always wanted to be a grandparent. I just can't thank you enough. She is just talking to him about the baby. She's like, what do you think our baby's gonna be? All the people are here. Cassandra is here. And she's like, oh, hey, because she did not know that Midas' dad was going to be here. Goldie is like, hey, Cassandra, thanks for coming. And Midas is kind of backing up because he's like, oh, my gosh, my dad is here. And just look at his face. He's like, oh, I didn't know. And you can see their picture on the wall change because I haven't locked it in. Midas did get a gift, and he's like, oh, my gosh, that is so nice. Midas is going to gush about the baby because he's kind of feeling caught up in the moment. Goldie is telling Cassandra, thanks for coming all this way. And she's like, of course I was gonna come. This is Midas' friend more so than Goldie's. They work out at the gym together sometimes, but she's gonna tell him a funny story because, you know, Goldie can be very charming and everybody's kind of laughing. She's also gonna tell her father-in-law a funny story. He's like, ooh, she cooked carrot cake. Now, this is her father-in-law's favorite cake. That's why she cooked that carrot cake. And this is why he loves Goldie. And they are really kind of enjoying themselves. Midas can tell a good story, too. Something about Midas, he can be funny, he can be charming, just all of these things. Goldie's job performance is at the borderline on excellence, so that's wonderful. She's going to just call everybody to the meal. Hey, y'all, feel free to just jump in and eat cake, eat pasta. I got you some chicken Alfredo. They're all just going to grab plates. Maxwell is just thinking, like, my daughter-in-law has it all. She can cook, she can clean. Like, what is my son's problem? And this event is at a gold level, this baby shower already. Goldie is talking to Maxwell and to Dirk Dreamer. She's just like, I want to go see San Salvador. Maybe after the baby's born. I would have loved to go before. Midas is just kind of looking at his dad. I don't know why he gets like this, but he does get embarrassed by his dad. And Goldie is going to tell him, Maxwell, we should come out and visit you because I heard heard you got a cow plant. And he's like, absolutely not. I got horses, but no cow plant. And she's like, Midas, you want to go before the baby's born? We should go. Midas is like, well, I just had a big audition, Goldie. You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. She's going to say, I just want to come visit. What Goldie is telling Maxwell is that if Midas doesn't come, I'm going to come by myself. Midas is kind of hearing this, but he doesn't want to make this into a scene. He knows his dad is happy to be a grandparent. That's something that he's asked Midas about in the past. And Goldie's actually going to ask Dirk for an autograph. Goldie is so proud of herself because look around this table. Goldie, a few months ago, had no friends. She just reached charisma level 5. She's finding her way. She's gotten her floral table back out here. She's just trying to see if she sees Midas. Goldie is really proud of herself in this moment. So Midas is going to come back and she's going to say, hey, y'all want to know what the baby is? Midas thinks that's a wonderful idea. We're going to pop this ultrasound on the wall, y'all, and I already see some, I was going to say something alarming, but yeah, I don't want to call it alarming. Midas is going to go put the rest of the cake up and then he's going to come right back here. And then we're going to all look at this ultrasound because they're looking at the ultrasound. Midas is kind of tired. They're both tired. Looks like they got some news. It says, patient Goldie King, ultrasound examination results. The patient named above is pregnant with twins. It will most likely be 2 girls. And y'all, when I put it on the wall, I saw the 2 heads, but it looks like it's 2 girls. Whoa, I'm going to put it back in our inventory. We'll put it on their wall. I mean, we got to redo this nursery now. Goldie, she's telling her father-in-law that she's going to be out in the morning. He's telling her that would be great. He's going to make her a promise as well that he will come and stay here when the babies are born because he is ecstatic. And that is a gold medal party. Midas is just going to tell some people goodbye, go to sleep, but Goldie really has to pee bad. And she can't believe we are going to have to redo this whole nursery. I think we'll do that after this episode. Midas, I'm calling to let you know that Katrina Caliente has passed away. I thought you may want to know. He kind of knew her in passing. Midas's birthday is coming up soon, and Goldie has more time. Goldie is going to go to her father-in-law's house, so we'll be back with Midas as he tries to place his star. Goldie is up and she is going to hurry up and eat before she has to chug out to work like right now because I think she can be promoted, but we're late for work already. All right, go work, Goldie. We are still waiting to hear about our audition. In the meantime, Midas is going to update his social media and he is going to also contact his PR firm because he's been working on getting his reputation back up. He's been doing things like going to volunteer, that kind of thing. Now let's go ahead and do a video and it's just gonna be of his routine to get ready. And he's going to start with getting some leftovers. He's going to show that he's eating standing up. Now, Goldie is back and she got $66 from work and she went up a little more. So she's confident she can get promoted before she goes to her father-in-law's. But Midas actually wants to have a child. Now, since he found out his twins, he can't believe what he's seeing. Goldie's talking about what she's planning to do this. She's going to go to his dad's house. She's going to play baseball with him. She's just going to do normal things. He's like, but I got to wait to hear about my audition. Goldie's like, it's fine, I'll go by myself, but I'm gonna go and enjoy the sun and enjoy Chestnut Ridge. And Midas is saying, will you please go with me to my Star Walk? And Goldie's gonna say, no, you go ahead without me. I'm gonna clean up here. I'm gonna do some things. Let's travel. We'll be back. Midas is here and there are just a few celebrities out. We will try to pose first just to see if we can get a crowd because it's funny that kind of nobody's out here. So yeah, we're getting some crowds here. Like the paparazzi was kind of late, but Midas is hyping everybody up. He's got his golden outfit on and he is going to go ahead because they are honoring him. Midas, legendary actor who changed the industry. Midas King. He's just getting everybody hyped up, getting the crowd hyped up. And he's like, hey y'all, we're here to celebrate me. And I think we're going to have somebody pass out. Yep, we're trying to get the crowd going. This is going to be his spot, only second on the boardwalk. He wanted to be first, but that is taken. Midas is out here, and you'll never guess who showed up for her man. That's right, Goldie showed up for her man. So this is Midas King, legendary actor who changed the industry, and he did. He really did. Goldie's gonna come view it because she's really proud of Midas, and you can see her standing here. And when she thought about it, she really couldn't not be here for this. She's still going to his dad's though. And she's just kissing his cheek. Yeah, they are very satisfied. He's made Goldie mad that fast by just kind of ignoring her for a second. And she knows that he's doing extra to please the crowd, but this is a big day and she's not trying to start anything. He's like, Goldie, you know you're my everything, because you see their friendship drop that quick. He's just wanting her to know that he's here for her. They're getting the pictures, and if he can do two things at once, then that's great. So Midas is just talking to Goldie about everything that he's been doing on his journey, and he's telling her after this next gig he's gonna take her out. But right now they're gonna go. Midas is at work. He left early. He heads off to his good friend and hair and makeup artist Chandler. Gives him good advice. This is where we're gonna leave the episode. So this has been interesting. So next time Goldie is going to be at Maxwell's house, Midas's dad. We'll start off with Midas at work. So we'll see how that goes, because he obviously got this gig. We're gonna be following him through the Tournament of Honor. He wants to do a Western, but this will be what he does for now. Midas did make a big decision, and that was that he is going to switch agencies. He's got his hair and makeup done. He can't get back to Cassandra yet. She will not accept him, but he's hoping if he changes agents that maybe this will show Cassandra that he is serious. He did switch agencies, and he's hoping that that does some things. And Midas is feeling stardom from placing his celebrity towel and walking among the stars. So he feels that that is just great. We're going to go ahead and get into costume. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope that you're enjoying Midas's golden journey. And until next time, remember, keep swimming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye-bye.